I can detain you until I determine your identity.
You can detain me if you have RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, and you don't have that, sir.
I don't know what I have.
Your name is?
Why are you, why are you filming us? You know?
Well, you're telling me where I can and can't film. I'd like to know your name. And your position here.
You really shouldn't be in the building, okay? If you're gonna take
pictures... This is a public building.
I know it is, but you're taking pictures of it.
The Constitution still counts.
Well, yes, it does, but we have rights, too, for protection.
Well, you have a right to what?
Not to be harassed.
Am I harassing you?
Well, you got a camera in my face. I can get my phone and...
Camera isn't harassment.
That's harassment.
Where can I, public citizen, access your journalistic works?
Don't worry, this
I want
story...
to read them or watch them.
Don't worry, Trooper Hatch. This story is gonna find you. Doing construction in here, changing some stuff around. They're moving the walls back. Hey Chris, when you gonna power wash these walls?
Listen, y'all, these kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they ain't got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school embarrassing no more. I take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're gonna embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm gonna cut his hair.
Oh, they're gonna have to ask you.
With bald hair.
Hey, do me a favor. Wait for the SWAT guys. Now I saw you were in a restricted area. Now I want your identification. You're not getting it.
Don't embarrass me. I told him, don't embarrass me. No.
Down here today, it is April 11th. Down here in the town of Yorkshire and the village of Delevan. Alright, Erie County fam, this is a follow-up video and update to the original video, which was a complete train wreck with unprofessional, rude public service, and it's only going to get worse, fam. I'm going to introduce you to some people in the original video to update some things, and also some new people that came forward to uncover some corruption. So one of the first things that I like to notice is the entrance to this town hall. If you look where it's at right now, there's a set of double doors. They're going to push these double doors back to stop the public from entering the public building. These kings don't want us simple peasant people to enter their public building or to find out about their corruption. No, I don't actually need any help. I'm just here to take some photos of the place.
Okay, for...
A story I'm working on.
Okay.
What
story?
Oh, I'm just doing a little story on the Yorkshire Town Hall and Delevan Village Hall eventually here. But I don't need any help. If I need help, I'll let you know.
Well, that's all you can get to. There's nothing open
Oh, all right.
to the public.
You need to come here on Wednesday night when the supervisor's here, the town supervisor,
Mm-hmm.
and have her, I wouldn't be filming that.
Filming
I
what?
haven't taken anything yet. You need to go through Marcia.
Your name is?
Marcia Lexer.
I'm sorry, your name is?
Why are you, why are you filming us? You know?
Well, you're telling me where I can and can't film. I'd like to know your name. And your position here.
You really shouldn't be in the building, okay? If you're gonna take
This
pictures...
is a public building.
I know it is, but you're taking pictures of it. And the town supervisor really needs to know why you're doing it.
No. Your name is?
So, I'll get these filled out.
Okay.
You don't want to give your name?
You can come back on a Wednesday.
Are you Donna?
There is
Larry,
more
town
than
clerk?
one Donna here, so
What's your last name?
my name is Donna. Can I help you with something? I don't want
Yeah,
you
what's your position here?
No, I'm not going to answer that until you tell me why you're filming.
I just told you I'm an independent journalist working on a story on the
Okay,
town.
that's fine, but you have to go through our supervisor if you're ready.
Oh no, that's not incorrect.
Well, that's how I say, because there is only this hallway that's public.
That's fine. I won't be here long, obviously. Then it's not much for me to take the photographs of. But you don't wish to state your name and your position here?
Nope, not right now.
All right. It's Donna.
Excuse me, sir. This is a private office.
Oh,
You
this
need
is
to stop
public.
filming in my
It's a
office.
public office.
Nope.
You won't even give me your name. How am I supposed to respect you and listen to your authority if you won't even tell me who you are or what your position is here?
You're standing there with a camera, and this is a private office.
I'm standing in the publicly accessible area, though.
But this is confidential stuff around here. That's why the door is shut. That's why people
Right,
aren't
and
allowed
then I'm not coming in there.
Okay, but you're pointing a camera in here. Please leave.
That's a constitutionally protected activity, though. I will leave as soon as I'm done with my official business here. So I went ahead and finished taking my photographs inside the town hall here, and while I was waiting for the police to show up, because I heard her call the police through the doorway, I went ahead and went down to the village hall to take some photographs while waiting. Wait till you guys find out who the village clerk is. We got the village of Delevan offices here. How you doing?
Good.
I'm just here to get some photographs of the office and see what's available in the office here.
Well, you can't,
Why not?
because you are in the vestibule and that's it. I think you were asked to leave across the street at the tower.
Yeah, that was pretty rude, wasn't it?
Well, what's your name?
Oh, my name's Dan.
And what is this for?
I'm an independent journalist just doing a story on the village of Delevan and the town of Yorkshire, and getting some photographs of the offices, that's all. But that was pretty rude that she asked me to leave the public place, isn't it?
Well, if you weren't stating what you wanted.
Oh, I didn't want anything. I don't need any help.
I know, but in today's world, do you really think it's...
Oh yeah, today's world, the Constitution still counts.
Well, yes, it does, but we have rights, too, for protection.
Well, you have a right to what?
Not to be harassed.
Am I harassing you?
Well, you got a camera in my face. I
Cor-
can get my phone and...
Camera isn't harassment.
That's harassment. You know.
Oh no. Oh, this guy's coming in hot. We got this guy coming in lights and all.
What's going on?
Not too much. Some rude public employees. I got some rude public employees here.
What's going on? What can I ask you what you're doing?
Yeah, I was
what are you
working
doing?
on a story on the building and taking some photographs in public.
Okay. Were you being belligerent a little bit?
Heck no. How you doing?
How we doing?
Pretty good.
Okay. What's going on today?
Just taking some photographs in public. Working on a story on the town of Yorkshire and Delevan. They called the police on me for taking photographs in public.
All right. Are you with a press organization?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any credentials?
I'm independent and I don't give out credentials or ID unless I've been suspected of a crime.
Okay. How do we
I don't wish to
verify you're a
waive my
journalist?
Fourth Amendment rights.
How do we verify you're a journalist?
Oh, the First Amendment of the United States Constitution gives everybody the right to press.
Okay.
First Amendment, you know, the Constitution, the one you swore an oath to.
Right.
So everybody, like, he's the press, you're the press, I'm the press. Just staying on this wall, we don't need credentials, we don't need ID to be the press. Correct? Once again, fam, I'm not going to show the entire video. This is Trooper Hatch. He said a lot of dumb things. There's a solid 30 minutes of arguing where it proves that Trooper Hatch does not know the boundaries of his authority or understand the Constitution that he swore an oath to. If you haven't seen that, go ahead. It's linked in the description, the original video.
I need to gather 4 basic pieces of information from you that you've already stated you're not going to provide, but I'm going to ask you again anyway. Your name, your date of birth, your address, and your phone number.
My name is Dan. I'm an independent journalist, and I do not wish to waive my Fourth Amendment rights.
Daniel. Dan short for Daniel?
Just Dan. That's all. That's the only information I'm giving you, and that's more than I have to.
For me to complete my investigation of what's going on here, I need to complete a police report because I've been called here.
Well, if you can't leave the other spots blank, you can put down good citizen in all the other spots, all right?
Do you have a vehicle here today?
I don't answer these kind of questions.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'd like to go. I'd
I'm
like to
gonna
go in there
run-
and conduct my business, fill out
I'm
a
going
full
to run the
request, and I'll be on my
license plates
way.
Every vehicle in this parking lot.
That's not going to go over well for you, my friend.
I'm here.
What crime are you investigating?
I'm investigating a complaint, not a crime, a
All right,
complaint.
well, what
and I have to
complaint?
gather basic
The
information.
complaint is I was taking photographs in a public place. Go in there and inform them that's not a crime, that's nothing to be concerned about, that's constitutionally protected activity, and you guys can be on your way.
Okay. If
Town hall is temporarily closed, guys. Why, you're the highway superintendent?
Highway superintendent.
Are you elected or appointed?
I'm appointed as a building inspector, and I'm elected as a highway superintendent. I'm appointed.
So this is an elected official, guys, who swore an oath to the United States Constitution to take his oath of office, and he's gonna lock down the building for somebody conducting a constitutionally protected activity. That's right, Erie County fam. You heard it correct. That is Chris Lexler, the highway superintendent appointed by his wife, the supervisor, as code enforcer. And he sends everybody home on this specific day. But wait, the corruption's gonna get thicker, fam. Just hold in there.
I'm sure that if you'd walked in there without a camera, you would have gotten a completely different reaction.
So if I didn't exercise my constitutional rights in this building, I would have got better service? Do you know how un-American that sounds, sir?
Do you know how many hundreds of people go through this building on a probably monthly basis and handle paperwork without a camera and don't have any issues? So this is out of the ordinary behavior. Just because it is
out of the ordinary illegal.
No.
All right.
I'm going.
All
with
right.
this. Just because it is not illegal doesn't mean that it's socially acceptable. Okay? That's why we got called.
Are you
here.
saying that the Constitution of the United States is socially unacceptable? I mean, that's what you're
You are
getting
now
at.
putting words in my mouth.
No, I am here exercising constitutional rights. I'm
Part and
protect
parcel,
my right.
They have rights as well.
What right do they have?
If they feel their safety is endangered, they can shut this building, which they've done.
Yeah, they're not gonna. It's not gonna be a good look for them, and it's not gonna go over well when the people see
We
this.
don't know who you are. Where can I, public citizen, access your journalistic works?
Don't worry. This
If I want to
story.
read them or watch them.
Don't worry, Trooper Hatch. This story is gonna find you. This story is gonna find you.
If you are a published journalist, I can access your stuff at a moment's notice, right?
You could.
Okay. How can I do that? I'm interested
Listen,
in your journalistic work.
The problem is, this is an investigation. If I start giving you information,
I'm
it's
doing
going
the
to inhibit my investigation.
You're inhibiting
It's
my
gonna-
investigation.
No. You're free to investigate. You have a lawful authority to investigate, and you're doing so.
I can detain you until I determine your identity.
You
Is
can
that the
detain
road
me
line
if you
now?
have RAS, reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime, and you don't have that, sir.
I don't know what I have.
Exactly. So you cannot detain me legally. It is 12:30. This place is open till 2 o'clock, guys. Look at the open sign still on. It's probably on a timer. This place is open till 2 o'clock according to their hours. So at 12:30 they kicked out of here. But
That'd be nice.
that would be nice, right?
That'd be great.
I could take your photo and you get to go home, right?
Man, that'd be a great day. Of work for me.
Don't you wish that you could be as big as a baby as these town workers? I think that you could have done a little better at your job, Trooper, by informing them what I was doing was not illegal, by just taking photographs in public. I don't think that they've got educated at anything. They also closed down this building here. Till 2 p.m. It's only 12:30, so they've also closed down this office here. Lots of public information in this place. So that is the village of Delevan and town of Yorkshire down here, shutting down the offices for a camera, all of them, during business hours, Erie County fam. All right, Erie County fam, I'd like to introduce you to John. John came forward during the last video. He watched the video. He lives in the town of Yorkshire, and in front of his yard is in the village of Delevan. He had some run-ins with Mr. Lexler and Mrs. Lexler, the town king and queen, and they put a fuss up about some chickens that he had owned. Now, John owned chickens for 8 years, and all of a sudden, they built a new chicken coop. Mr. Lexler, appointed by Mrs. Lexler, wanted a building permit for the chicken coop that him and his children bought. But since he didn't want to pay for the chicken coop, permit, which was not permitted by law. They put up a fuss, made up of complainant, and took him to court and made him get rid of his chickens. Now, John owns about 3 acres of property inside the town of Yorkshire, and maybe 10% of that, the front yard alone, is inside the town of Delevan. Now, John's chickens lived inside of Yorkshire, in his backyard behind his house down a hill. But because he would not give up the $75 permit for that, Chris Lexler decided to write up a court paperwork to get rid of the chickens, and they put a wrong lot number on the paperwork so that it looked like his property was more inside of Delevan than it really was. And let's go ahead and look at a video of John trying to go down to the village hall and talk to them about that right now.
So today we are videotaping our public servants at the village of Delevan in the town of Yorkshire.
This video was taken by John and his son on 11/22 of 2001 during the pandemic, questioning them about the wrong lot number on the paperwork that they were trying to use to get rid of John's chickens.
Wow. No registration on the truck, huh? That's a shame. They're probably calling the police already. Want to open that door for me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got the wrong lot number on your complaint form that you signed. Did you know that? Wrong lot number? Did you know that, Marcia? I guess she wants to play mute as my public servant. Is your boyfriend here? Can I talk to him? You hiding, Chris? Don't be bashful, Chris. You got the wrong lot number on here, buddy. That's good. God bless you both. We're totally within our right to record. We're totally within our right. Wrong lot number on here. You want to fix that? The complaint's fraudulent on its face, guys.
There's a workplace violence policy.
No, there's a federal, Dallas, please. There's a federal law that says you should make accommodations for people. You could call them. I'd love them to come. I've already talked to the sheriffs and the state police. That's fine. Come on, Dilly. Go stand outside. We're not doing anything illegal. They just can't handle the fact that they've been done.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll stay right here. We'll stay right outside. I'm glad they're married. That's cute. Don't say a word when they come here. Perhaps Chris would learn how to write the proper lot number on here.
Now, seeing Mrs. Lexler in duty here, there was one thing that came to mind. This workplace violence policy of not filming your public servants. I'd like to hear more about that.
Guys.
There's a workplace violence policy.
No.
And secondly, Mrs. Lexler clearly stated that taking photographs of somebody is harassment. Now, why would she harass somebody trying to set the record straight on a lot number on a complaint trying to take away their chickens?
We have rights too for protection,
Well, you have a right to what?
not to be harassed.
Am I harassing you?
Well, you got a camera in my face. I
Cor-
can get my phone.
Camera isn't harassment.
That's harassment. That's harassment. That's harassment. Not to be harassed.
Am I harassing you?
Well, you got a camera in my face. I
Cor-
can get my phone.
Camera isn't harassment.
That's harassment. That's harassment. That's harassment. You got a camera in my face. I
Cor-
can get my phone.
Camera isn't harassment.
That's harassment.
Camera isn't harassment.
That's harassment. That's harassment.
Now that you've all got a good view of how Mrs. and Mr. Lexler, the king and queen of Yorkshire and Delevan, run this section of town, let's go ahead and move on to the revisit, and you can see how these people really act with the public and what they really think of the public. The first part of this revisit is filling out a FOIL request to find out who that complainant is, the one that is supposedly made up. So we'll see if there is such a record with the town or village. April 19th to the village of Delevan for a little revisit and get some pictures of this lobby. Also to fill out a FOIA request. We got a little corruption we've run into here. You guys would be surprised on this one. So let's get in here and
Hi.
how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. I'd like to submit a FOIA request.
Give me just a second, okay?
You got it.
So all of our FOIL requests have to be submitted through the mail.
All right, I'm gonna drop it off here. You're gonna submit it. You're gonna take it right now. Via New York State law, you can accept it right here, right now.
Okay, I'll take it and, take it from there. But typically what they have to do is mail it.
Yeah. Well, the New York State FOIA law is a law. It's got specific parameters, and you can't just demand like anybody can. I can write it on a napkin and insert it, so it doesn't really matter that. But I got the FOIA request here. Can I just get a time-stamped copy of that? Or you
I can make
timestamp it,
like with a received stamp or something.
Yeah, hit it with the receipt stamp and then throw it through the Xerox and give me a copy. That's all I need.
Sure.
Thank you.
Give me just a second because I have a ton of them.
Got this old phone up here, huh?
Freedom
Look
River.
at that thing. This old phone, fam. Hello. This old phone's neat, huh?
I'm sorry.
This
what?
old phone here is neat.
Yeah, the one part of it broke, but I don't know how old it is.
Oh, I see the parts up here.
Yeah.
There it is.
And I didn't know how to fix it.
Do you think kids under 12 would know what that is?
Probably
I'm sorry,
not.
what was that?
Do you think any kids under 12 years old would know what that is?
No, I grew up with, during the 90s and stuff, and it's amazing the difference between then and now.
Oh, yeah. I grew up in the 70s.
So that was a lot different than when I...
Yeah.
And I just got an email address down there for it to be returned. Do you guys need any more information than that?
So this would be my first FOIL request. I started last summer.
I don't think they should need anything more. I think the FOIA law only requires an address, and an email address should be good. If they have any information, they need to do any more information, they can contact me there.
Okay. What I'll go ahead and do is give you a copy of it, and then I'll do some following up and see what I have to do on my end.
Cool.
So is that...
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
If I could just get a photocopy of that from here, and I'll be on my way. I got everything I need done.
Are we able to get your name?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can we catch your name?
My name is Gina.
Thank you, Gina.
You're welcome.
Gina's pretty nice.
Gina's very nice.
Okay, so there's that, and I will take a look and see what I've got to do on my end.
Perfect.
Gina, you wouldn't happen to know if they're open across the street, would you?
Over there?
I think they open at 2.
I'm not too sure what her hours are over there. I know she works, there's a night where she works different hours, but
I think it says 2 to 7 over there
yeah, I'm not
on
positive.
Wednesdays.
Is that Marcia Spencer that you're talking about? Marcia Lexer?
No, she's not the clerk over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know what they're doing back there, would you? Are they
Over
repairing
at
it?
the town?
Yeah. They're
I'm not
fixing
sure.
some stuff? Okay, thanks.
Not
We'll take a
sure.
look.
Thank you very much.
Handle over here.
Down here today, it is April 19th. We're here on a little bit of a revisit to check out the Yorkshire Town Hall, see if they learned their lesson on being inappropriate or uncooperative in any manner. See if anybody's even here just yet. We got our buddy Chris Lexler here.
Town hall's closed today because we're doing construction in here.
You gonna power wash his walls? Make yourself useful, Chris? Chris,
Town hall's closed.
you gonna power wash this building of ours? Doing construction in here, changing some stuff around. They're moving the walls back. Hey Chris, when you gonna power wash these walls on our building? Clean this building up, make yourself useful.
You don't even live in the town of Yorkshire, so.
What's that? You wanna violate my 14th Amendment?
I said, I don't have to answer questions to you. You don't even live in the town of Yorkshire.
I do.
So. Yeah, you do.
You're admitting I live in Yorkshire, huh?
How you doing? You live in the town of Yorkshire, but in the village of Delevan.
When you gonna wash this building? When you gonna wash this building down? So, Erie County fam, what you just heard was Chris Lexer admitting that John actually lives in the town of Yorkshire and not the village of Delevan, which he used the wrong address on the complainant to get rid of the man's chickens. But furthermore, you want to hear him taunt John about getting rid of those chickens because he knows he did them dirty? Watch this. What's going on here today? Moving the public back, huh? Moving the doors. They could only get to the clerk's office from here.
How you doing, John? How you been?
Still
got them chickens?
Still got them chickens. And there's your piece of trash public servant giving John a wink because he knows he did him dirty and he thinks it's funny, fam.
Still got a complainant?
Still got them chickens?
You never know. Why don't you come on my property and look?
You're the one that told me you had chickens.
Why don't you come over and look? Punk.
Yeah, guys, they're moving the walls back so that only people can get to the clerk's offices from here. They're moving the public back. The town hall is supposed to be open today from 2 o'clock to 7. Should be opening in 10 minutes. But these guys are moving the door back, as you can see where the door used to be. They're moving the door back so that people can't get into the town hall anywhere near the supervisor's office, so she can hide back there. This is private government, guys. Chris, when you gonna wash this building?
What's that?
When you gonna wash this building?
I don't know. You
guys seem to waste a lot of money and time and send people home. Can't you spend some time and clean our building?
It's like you don't have nothing better to do. Why don't you watch?
Well, watch corrupt government officials like you. That's my job.
Okay.
You'd be surprised how much I get paid to watch government corrupt officials like you.
All
build
these videos
walls
that you
to keep the
post, I'm
public
surprised how
out.
much money
Did
you
you
get
think
paid to post
100,000
these
people are
videos.
gonna watch you be stupid in 2 days? Did you expect 100,000? Closing the public out of the public building. I suppose the only reason he gets elected is because he goes up elections and nobody goes against him. We wouldn't expect anything less than keeping the building or the people dirty and keeping the people out. You get a lot of phone calls. A lot of people like to talk to you about your behavior, Chris. There's your guys' update. The update is they're gonna push the doorway back so they can lock everybody out of the building. You can only walk in, this far nowadays. This is their way around First Amendment and freedom of the press. They're gonna lock off the supervisor's office so nobody can confront her. Chris, did you approve the permit for this? This guy is one smug little rat, guys. This guy is a complete smug rat. This is garbage. Government employee right here. Everybody get the day off today too, Chris? Want a day off on the taxpayer's dime? Well, you gotta put the front back on. Yeah, it's hard to second. Smug rat. Something up that tax dime. What a piece of trash, guys. They moved the door back. Now they locked the people out of there. You gonna clean this building afterwards? What, watch you waste taxpayers' dime? We gotta watch you actually do some work, Chris? You should be proud. You're actually doing some work. We can tell you don't do much around here with this dirty ass building. You see that guy's right up here? They moved the door back.
Pretty quiet, John. You're not talking much. I'm in a good mood today, or what?
Don't worry, Lexlers, we got your number. Where's your piece of crap wife that approved this? Is she coming to work today? Your piece of crap wife. Where's your piece of crap wife that approved this?
I hope you guys don't have kids and kiss your kids without the house.
Oh boy. He's gonna give me parenting advice.
He must have hit a nerve talking about his wife.
Oh yeah, you did. Bingo.
Pick that up.
What it looks like to work, actually work for a living.
You hear that smart, smug little rat, guys? That's your public official at work right there. What would you know about working? Look at this building. It's filthy. You guys can move the door back to keep the public out, but you can't even keep the damn building clean. Mr. Lexler's the sweeper boy. Sweep that floor, boy. Hey, how come you ain't hitting the panic button today? You guys ain't scared of a camera today? You keep sweeping that, sweeper boy. Sweep that floor, boy.
Good, are you ready?
You make sure we get the good mat on this side where the public's allowed. You hear me, sweeper boy? We want the good mat on our side. You keep the bad rat for the rat side on the other side. We expect this building power washed by the end of the month. This is the poop boy. He's taking out the trash. Did you hit the panic button today? That's right, Erie County fam. That is the 19th of April. They took another whole day off for construction in order to keep the simple peasant folk out of the King and Queen's building, using taxpayers' money to push that door back. Another day off on Chris Lexler.
We're gonna see if they have it open to the public. or if they're locked down. The door is locked.
That's right, another day off, fam. As you can see, they have authorized personnel sign on the windows, therefore restricting access to the public from anywhere but the clerk's window.
We live in a society now where people want to record how they discipline their child. People that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well, I'm like, son, you can't play the game.
I had
with a
panic
camera.
alarm.
I know.
Panic alarm.
You hear that? You hear that, Erie County fam? They hit the panic alarm.
This isn't Erie County.
Yeah.
Your name is not Dan Erie County.
This isn't Erie County.
Yeah. Sure it is. On here is Dan Erie County.
Legitimate? Maybe. Official? No.
You should have signed in. You didn't sign in.